Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a cozy drink basket to share with you, and also I want to go over the cozy drinks that were in my last basket. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So actually the first thing I'm going to talk about, I don't have the cans anymore, but in the last basket I told you guys I was just going to do like a side-by-side with the Coke and the Pepsi, see which one really truly was my favorite, because honestly I like both of them, like I don't know. I feel like they have very distinct tastes. So I feel like, people who say they taste the same, like I don't understand that. But I wanted to do a side by side and just come to a conclusion as to which one I prefer. And the winner was Coke. I don't know, you guys. I still like Pepsi though. Like that's what I mean. I feel like they have some like such distinct flavors that there may be times I'm more in the mood for Pepsi. But overall, I think I like Coke better. And I will say, when I'm sick, like if I have a stomach flu or something, I always crave Coke. So that must tell you something. So that was the winner as far as that. Let me talk about some of the other items that I had in the basket. So I was testing out this Great Value French vanilla coffee. This is so good, you guys. It makes, like I told you guys in the last video, I'm mainly an iced coffee girly, unless it's like from Starbucks, and like I do really like their cinnamon dolce lattes. I do really like their pumpkin spice lattes, and I will enjoy those hot or iced. But for the most part, I'm an iced coffee girly, and this is, it makes such good iced coffee. So this was definitely a win for me. If you see this at your Walmart and you're an iced coffee person like I am, definitely pick it up and give it a try. It is so good, and everybody enjoyed it in my house. So in fact, I actually have some glasses of it in my refrigerator right now to be able to enjoy in a little bit. It's getting nice and icy in there. Okay, so let's jump into the different teas that I had in the last basket. And you know what, you guys, we're gonna start with one. Oh gosh. I wish I could say better things about this one because I actually had really, really high hopes. But it is the Red Rose Sweet Temptations Blueberry Muffin Flavored Herbal Tea. This was just so wrong, you guys. I wanted to like this. I don't know what it was, you guys. I know there's stevia in it, and there's chamomile in there. It's got apple hibiscus, rose hip, natural flavor, chamomile, stevia leaf, and malic acid. I think it was a combination of the chamomile and maybe the stevia. I don't know, you guys, but there was something about it. Well, here's the thing that's throwing me, if it is the stevia, because I have other teas. In fact, I think one of the others in the basket has stevia in it. And I know I have other teas that I enjoy that have stevia in them, and it doesn't bother me. But so it's either the chamomile or the stevia. Something about this, it tasted like blueberry, but then there was almost this like disgusting like woodiness to it that just like completely ruined the flavor for me. And I tried to like really like overpower, like not pick up on it. And I just couldn't get past it. I had like 3 cups of this and I was like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Like it was so gross to me. So I don't know which of those 2 ingredients it would have been. I normally like chamomile tea, but again, I am not usually combining that flavor with something like blueberry. So I don't know. It was one of the 2 just completely threw this entire tea off for me. So this is one that not only, like, I'm not even going to keep this. I'm not even going to force myself to try and drink it. I'm going to ask around to a couple of my other people who enjoy tea and see if they want to try it and give it to them. But I just can't do it. It was so gross, you guys. Other than that, they were all successes. So next up we have this David's Tea Caribbean Crush. And this one is apple, pineapple, papaya, hibiscus, cranberry, artificial strawberry, cream, and red fruit flavoring. So this to me tastes a lot like a healthy Hawaiian punch, basically. In fact, I had a glass of this iced earlier today. I really like this tea. It's very refreshing to me. I don't add any sweetener or anything, and I'm good with it. It's not too tart or anything. I love this. It's super good. I'm getting down there, though. I'm getting low, and don't think they have this right now. Last time I checked, they did not. So unless they bring it back for the summer, I may be out of this soon. Which, in all honesty, I go through these cycles where I debate over whether or not I should do like a no buy of tea and just try to drink everything down that I have. But I feel like that would be such an impossible task. But I think I'm getting close on my David's teas. Like, as far as I think, like, I have that one other, which actually is going to be in the basket coming up. And then, is that it? No, I take that back. I have two more in tins. So I'm getting down there though with the David's tea. Like, I'm almost out of all of my David's teas. So I don't know. It's one of those debates. I'm sure every like tea collector goes through it where they're like, should I just try and finish up my entire stash and like start over so it's nice and fresh? But it's so hard to do that. Next up, we have the Breakfast in Paris black tea from Stash. Now this one is, where are the ingredients? A blended black tea with lavender, bergamot oil, and vanilla extract. This is a beautiful tea. I really, really enjoy this. It's got that bergamot oil and it's got the lavender. So it's very similar to an Earl Grey, but then it also has that vanilla hint and it makes it so like creamy. It's all, you know what? In all fairness, it almost reminds me of like a creamy Earl Grey, an Earl Grey cream type tea. So I really, really enjoy this one. This is one that I have purchased in the past multiple times. This is like my third or fourth box, I want to say. So, and it's one I will continue to purchase. I really, really like Stash tea in general. Most of the teas that I've tried from there have been amazing. So next up, we have the Simpson and Vale dessert teas. This is the Blueberry Cinnamon Crumble, and this is a rooibos tea. So this is organic green rooibos, currants, beetroot, organic cinnamon, sweet blackberry leaves, blueberry cinnamon crumble flavoring, organic lemongrass, and malva flowers. You guys, this one is so good. Probably because of the rooibos in it. You get that blueberry and then you get the flavor from the rooibos, and it truly does taste like a blueberry, like oatmeal-y crumble type thing. It's so good. And then you add that cinnamon and it just gives you like this coziness, and it just like has that like just fresh out of the oven baked type of a taste. I love this tea. This is a great tea for if you are wanting something warm and cozy, but it's like before bed or something. I don't know. I just feel like this tea you could drink all year round too, because I feel like the warm coziness of the cinnamon and the crumble and like the bakery part of it is great for like autumn and winter. But then that blueberry, you know, that like fresh blueberry fruity, that is very like spring summerish. So highly recommend this tea. I love this tea. When it's gone, I'll definitely be ordering another one. And then this tea I had never tried before, so I wasn't sure how it would go. And this is the Bridgerton's Colin and Penelope Ginger Peach Vanilla Tea from the Republic of Tea. And the ingredients in this are premium black tea, natural flavors, natural peach flavor with other natural flavorings, and ginger. So I can go back and forth on ginger. Like if it's a really, really strong ginger, I'm not usually a fan. This was like beautiful though. It was peach. I mean, it was definitely like you tasted the black tea, you tasted the peach, and it was just a hint of the ginger. So it was not overpowering at all. I really enjoyed this tea. This was a really nice one for in the mornings, and I would add a little bit of sugar and milk to it. It was just so good, so cozy. So definitely enjoyed that one. Okay, so now let's jump into what I pulled for the next basket. We'll start with the non-tea items. So this month it's been 2 weeks, right? I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks. Anyway, for this basket, I did not get any like out of the ordinary drinks. I just have coffee and tea and this one. So the coffee that I chose is another one of the great value ones, and this one is the hazelnut. So I obviously really, really loved the vanilla. Hazelnut is another coffee flavor that I absolutely love drinking iced. Back in the day, McDonald's used to have their iced coffees, and hazelnut was actually a choice. Now they just have like the French vanilla, I think. and regular. I don't even know. But they used to have hazelnut, and that is what I got every single time because it was so, so good. So I definitely love hazelnut iced coffee. I'm hoping that this particular one does not disappoint. And then as far as the teas go, I chose, well, this one first. This is going to be kind of my like iced tea, I guess. And it's from Celestial Seasonings. It is the Citrus Sunrise, which this is an old package. I want to say that they renamed this to something else. It's like vitamin C or C or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. So they do still have this tea, but it's been renamed and it's different packaging. But the ingredients in this are rose hips, orange peel, natural flavors of tangerine, orange, and blood orange with other natural flavors, hawthorn, hibiscus, blackberry leaves, and ascorbic acid. So this one, I've actually had this many, many times, and it's really, really good ice. I'm not a fan of it hot. It's just way too tart for me when it's hot. But this reminds me so much of Tang. Do you guys remember Tang, like that mixed drink that you could make? That's what it reminds me of, but you can choose whether you sweeten it or not. Usually I do add a little bit of sweetener, but I don't have to go crazy with it. And when it's iced, it's really, really good. Next up, this is Sullivan Street's Tea and Spice Company, their blackberry tea. And unfortunately, they don't put the ingredients on, so I can't really tell you what it is other than the fact that it is a black tea and it is blackberry. I think it's a black tea. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a black tea. Oh, it smells really nice. It's funny, I'm not picking up the blackberry, but the black tea, you know how, I don't know, some black teas just have like the greatest smell. This one just has a really, really good smell. So I'm excited to play with that. I know I've tried that in the past, but it has been a long time, I think, because I don't remember. Next up, we have a David's tea, and this is also, well, this one I'll probably do hot and iced and see which I prefer, but this is the organic blueberry jam, and it is still completely sealed. So I think I've had this before, but I don't remember, so this will be kind of like trying it again for the first time. But in case you are interested, the ingredients are organic black tea, organic black currants, elderberries, blueberries, natural blueberry flavoring, raspberry flavoring, cornflower petals, and organic stevia extract. So I guess we'll see with this one if the stevia throws me off or if it's okay. If it doesn't throw me off, then I'm going to say it was the chamomile and that other tea that was just making it all wrong. Next, I have one from Simpson and Vale. This is from their literary tea collection, and this is the Bronte Sisters Black Tea Blend. And this is a blend of black tea, papaya pieces, flavorings, raspberry pieces, alfalfa leaves, and marigold petals. And that's what this one looks like. I love the Simpson and Vale packaging. It's just pretty. I don't know. See, like even that one, it's just pretty. I like it. So yeah, let's see. So it's probably going to taste kind of tropically. Oh, yeah. It's a black tea, and you can definitely, like, smell the papaya. What else was in here? Oh, raspberry. Yeah, because I can smell the papaya, and then there's, like, another fruitiness. It does smell like raspberry. So, yeah, that's going to be enjoyable. That's another one that I'll probably try hot and iced and see which I end up preferring. And then the last two teas that I pulled are from Adagio. And you know what's funny, you guys? I don't know how you guys store your teas or, you know, I don't know. You guys tell me, comment down below if you are like this. So I keep all of my teas in different drawers. And some of the drawers, like, because these are like large drawers that I keep them in. I'll have to show you guys sometime. So some of the, like, if I don't have very many teas from a company, like I'll have, you know, 2 or 3 companies worth of tea in one drawer, because I organize the drawers by company, by tea company. Well, Adagio is its own drawer because I have quite a few in there. And I have to say, when I go in there to kind of like shop my tea stash for these baskets, I get the most excited when I open the Adagio drawer. I don't know what it is, but they just have such good flavors and such like unique flavors. Although, I mean, I guess other companies do too, but I don't know. There's something inside me that just gets so excited whenever I open the Adagio drawer. So I don't know. There's a little tidbit for you. But this is the maple cream oolong tea, and it's oolong tea, cinnamon, apple pieces, cardamom, maple flavor, cloves, natural cream flavor, and safflower. So here's another fun little tidbit. And it's funny because I've mentioned this before, but it was a very, very long time. And so many people commented and said that, yeah, like they never thought of it that way. I live in the maple capital of Ohio. Like we are the snow belt, and we are also like the top producer of maple in this area. And so most people associate the flavor of maple with autumn, myself included. Like, I mean, this sounds like autumn, you know, it's got the cinnamon, the apple, and the maple. So most people think that, but believe it or not, maple actually is produced in the spring. We are right now in the middle of maple sugaring season. In fact, my town next weekend is having what they call the Maple Fest. So maple as a flavor, like honestly, it's actually a spring flavor. But who would know that? Like, I don't know. I don't even associate it like that. I always think of it as a very like autumn flavor. But all of that to say, this is in the basket because you guys know I am an autumn girly to my core. And so I always have to have something autumn-esque in my basket, whether it be like, obviously last time it was this blueberry crumble that was very autumny to me. You know, sometimes it'll be a chai, something, you know, just I always seem to have something. And even, you know, I'll go outside of the basket. Like earlier this week I actually got I went to my stash and pulled out the Celestial Seasonings Sweet Harvest Pumpkin Tea because I just needed that like autumn feeling, just that coziness, you know? Like I was just longing for it. So I felt like this tea would be appropriate for that because it would give me that autumn feeling. But at the same time, it was also so appropriate for right now because literally my town is having their Maple Fest. So that is what that tea is. And it is an oolong tea. This is what it looks like. And it smells incredible. This to me has always smelled like a maple glazed donut. And it tastes like it too. I mean, it's just so good. I love this tea so much, which is why I got a full size of it. And this is actually a David's tea, but I bought like the empty tin from David's tea and then I just cut the Adagio bag and put it in here because I love it so much. And it's one that I know that I'm going to repurchase over and over and over. It will always be in my collection. So if you are a fan of autumn and maple, grab some of this. You will not be disappointed. And then the very last tea that I have is also from Adagio. And this is their Rooibos Earl Grey, which is Rooibos tea, orange, blue cornflower, and natural bergamot flavor. So this is open, and I know I have tasted this, but I have not tasted much because there's still quite a bit in this package. And honestly, I don't remember. But when I read this, it's got the orange in it, which reminds me a lot of, is it Twinings? I think it's Twinings. They have their Lady Grey, which is an Earl Grey, but it's like a softer version, and so it has more citrus flavor than bergamot. So I'm wondering if that, you know, the Adagio one, if it's going to be more in line with something like that than like your traditional Earl Grey that has that strong, brisk bergamot flavor. And the other thing with this is it's a rooibos, so it is caffeine free. So normally I enjoy my Earl Greys with some sweetener and some milk. But I don't think I've ever had a rooibos tea with milk in it, now that I think about it. There might have been one other that I did, but I can't remember. I need to start writing this stuff down, you guys. I need to start keeping a notebook or a journal or a diary of all of my tea tastings because I never can remember, because I've tried so many teas over the years, and let's be honest, most of them I've enjoyed. So I can usually remember the ones I absolutely hate, but the ones that I enjoyed, it's unless it was an absolute like top favorite, it's hard to remember. So, but that is it, you guys. That's everything that is in the current basket. Let me know what you guys are sipping on right now, whether it's a coffee, a tea, a cocoa, a soda, a new juice, whatever, if you make your own concoction of things, like let me know what you're sipping on, what you're loving, what you're hating. I want to hear all about it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you soon.